Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover, including one that many have interpreted on the web to be Drake asking for more in this battle with Kendrick Lamar. In fact, the drama-thirsty fans believe we've got enough on our hands for Kendrick to drop another response, and this came in after Drake dropped another round of that 100 gigs drop on his fake Instagram account that included the song No Face that showed Drake addressing all the rappers who went against him recently, and we'll be exploring some of the lyrics and how fans have taken it so far in a bit. Today we also have one that shows DJ Mustard shut down the possibility of working with Drake. However, Drake fans wasted no time to pull up receipts on Mustard to expose the producer. And speaking on artists getting exposed by Drake fans, they also came for Joe Budden a few hours ago after Joe Budden spoke about Drake's $400 million deal that many believe is what forces Drake to continue to drop even after he got beat by Kendrick Lamar, as we've got like a dozen drops post-battle that have all failed to stick so far. However, Drake fans also put up receipts on Joe Budden, and we'll get to more on this in a bit. And today we have more on Eminem's Somebody Save Me, this time from his daughter Hailie Jade, who shared her thoughts on the music video, and as you'd see, across the board, this was everyone the first time they saw that video.
You think this shit is cool? Nah, man. Ooh.
More on this in a moment, and today we'll be starting out with Drake, and on the song No Face, we got a couple of bars aimed at rappers who recently went against him, including Kendrick. When Drake rapped, "Dudes got lit off the features I skated on. I gotta know how you get lit off the dude you hating on. Numbers untouchable, they got the data wrong. This is the moment I know they been preying on. Try to knock the boy off, but F it, I'm staying on." And Drake continued, "They emptied the clip, swapped that ish out, and I came back reloaded. I'm just so happy that dudes who envied and held that ish in got to finally show it." And boy, while Drake fans are loving it for the most part on social media, self-proclaimed neutrals have been going off. I was never a Drake fan, not really a fan of too much rap now. In these days, I listen more to older music, but after the Kendrick diss track, Drake's music for sure has a different vibe now, and definitely not in a good way. Side note, this track is trash, bomb or crap, none good though. And these so-called neutrals kept going. I'm truly neutral and listen to Drake more than Kendrick, but you can't deny Drake don't hit the same after Not Like Us. And some believe it is on moving forward. Great, he reignited. Kendrick about to pop out and show dudes, although some have dared Drake to mention his name if he wants to keep this going. And moving on, DJ Mustard, producer of Not Like Us, recently made headlines for shutting down the possibility of a Drake collab. Check it out from his interview with LA Times when he was talking about Drake's stance being the nation of Drizlam. It goes, "These guys don't go to sleep. All they do is tweet, 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 tweet," he says. That's where the nation of Drizlam came from. I said it in a joking manner, but I guess on Twitter it looked like I was mad. He laughs. Drake should use that phrase. I wouldn't charge him for it. Can Mustard see himself ever producing a song for Drake? I don't think I want to make a song with that dude, he says. He's a strange guy. And boy, it didn't take long for Drake fans to pull up receipts on Mustard from the past when he was talking about wanting a Drake feature before this battle.
Is there anybody you tried to get for the album that you couldn't get him?
I tried to get Drake, but
Did he ignore you?
nah, he didn't ignore me.
He took the call?
He didn't take the call. A lot of times. I seen him a couple times. He's like, "Man, send me something." I'm like, "Man."
Where? When?
I seen him like Delilah's. I'm like, "Yo, I got the songs called 100 Bands. He's supposed to be on 100 Bands. Man, I need you on it, man. I got Meek, YG. That 21 was on it at the time. Quavo.
He done
like,
bodied
all right.
that too.
Went crazy. He would have went so crazy.
Yeah.
I called Future. I'm like, "Yo, trying to get Drake." He's like, "I'm going to play it for him." I called Chubbs. I'm like, "Yo, I sent this song. It's called 100 Bands. I really want you on it." He like, "All right, cool. Just get it to Future." So Future's right behind him. I said, "Hey, I called you already. You told me you was gonna play it. You didn't play it, but just play it for him though." He said it. He said play it. He looked back at me and said, "Yeah, play it for me." So a month later, I see him. I'm like, "Hey, you listen to that song?" He's like, No. Send me something. I'm like, "Send you." All right.
Nah, he
Probably
playing
just
with
not
you.
my time yet.
He
but
playing
I'll
with
wait.
you. He
All right.
playing with you.
One day it'll come. I ain't tripping. I ain't gonna give up though. So and Drake, still waiting.
It's not too late.
It's not too late. We can do a remix.
And what are your thoughts on this receipt? And speaking on receipts, since some hip-hop fans believe Drake is being held captive and has to continue to release music due to the $400 million deal with UMG, some hip-hop media personalities have stepped in to shut it down by claiming Drake has creative freedom and freedom to release whenever he wants. However, Joe Budden wasn't having it. Check out a snippet from the Joe Budden podcast.
One of them fucking pages keeps commenting on all of the myths surrounding Drake's mega deal. I think it's Z.
Yeah.
I don't know because I'm trained enough to not listen to nothing he says. But what he's saying with every time one of the Drake deal rumors comes up, here we go. One last time, Drake signed a licensing deal with UMG. He controls the creative direction of his music and when he releases it, but he can't drop music outside the deal. The agreement is exclusive until the term ends. This is standard for all licensing deals. He keeps popping up to say, hey, all that shit y'all keep saying about Drake is a myth. I want to let the audience know that that is one of the biggest myths that the music industry is pushing upon naive and ignorant people today. That a licensing deal means freedom. Listen, even if you don't trust me, it does not. A licensing deal does not mean you have freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. Actually, it means the exact opposite. It means you keep it. That's the label telling you that they don't want to be liable for none of your shit. That's not where the value is. We're just gonna share in this license, and for us to agree to do that, here's what you have to agree to do. You have a licensing deal, which means you own it, they control it, and y'all have come to terms about how to control it. In that licensing deal, you can't go out there and fucking knuck if you buck. You will get a phone call, even though it's yours. Hey,
You can't do
no, what are you even thinking? Pull it back. No, there's terms that you got to agree to. A lot of artists, creators are being fooled with the new word tricks.
People was concerned about the fact that I own my masters. So now the new shit is, yo, you go own your masters. They're yours.
Yeah.
We still controlling this shit, but now you own your masters, so now that gives the
Go
artist...
tell your friends.
And this sparked reactions like Joe's determination to convince the world Drake signed a bad deal when he had all the negotiating power in the world is next level. However, similar to what Drake fans did to Mustard, the fans pulled up receipts on Joe Budden back when he was fawning over the Drake $400 million deal in the past. Check out the receipt from the Joe Budden podcast.
400 mil. Yeah. Ain't nothing to talk about. Give me the contract.
You signing that?
I'm signing.
Oh yeah.
I agree to the terms and conditions.
Nigga, I agree.
Perpetuity, whatever the fuck.
I don't even gotta read.
Nigga, I agree to terms and conditions for an iPhone. What do you think I'm gonna sign for 400 mil?
Yo, you know what, Lucian? I ain't even got to send this one to my attorney.
No. No, we get this right now.
Yeah.
You want
Here's
blue?
my bank account number. My routing's right here.
Hey, look, you want blue ink, right? I got both pens.
Hope that this gives aspiring acts for the next few generations is that Drake was able to accomplish this much faster than we've seen before. Like, Hov is a billionaire, but boy, did he have to bust his ass. Rihanna's a billionaire, that came fast. Kanye's a billionaire, you seen what he had to do. And Drake is not reported to be a billionaire, but
He's knocking on the door.
He on the door. If he not there, he's
not
right
there.
there. And he will be there. He'll be there. God will.
at this level, the job is to hide everything. This guy's got his hands in so much shit. His hands are in everything.
And you could be a billionaire and just don't want to.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Drake, Lucian, the entire music business, actually, because I do believe that everybody in the recording music business benefits from Drake being in the recording music business.
I mean,
that's how powerful his halo effect is. It affects everybody.
And some believe Joe's renewed hate for Drake came after that infamous IG post. Dude still hurt over that IG post laughing my bum off. And just in case you don't know what this is about, it was when Drake wrote an entire essay about why Joe Budden is a failed artist, a failed musician on IG. And in my opinion, it has been on site since then for Joe Budden when it comes to bashing Drake, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts. And moving on, we already heard from Eminem's brother, Nate, and a few hours ago we got to hear from Hailie Jade, her thoughts on Eminem's Somebody Save Me from the Just a Little Shady podcast. And it went exactly how it went for millions of fans around the world. Check out a snippet.
Speaking of things I watched this past week, I'll say watched, but like I refuse to watch again. The Somebody Save Me music video. I did watch the thing and I don't think I can do it again. I definitely cry every time I hear it at all. And actually Brittany put the like little commercial snippet on today and I was like, can you turn that down? Are you trying to make me cry? Between that and Temporary.
Okay, well that I listened to and it broke me. I
can't. I audibly sobbed. I think for both songs, but especially Temporary. But I will say, like watching the video back and like listening to the songs, I feel like my parents did such a good job growing up where I didn't realize how bad things were. Now, as an adult in hindsight, it's so scary to think about. And I think that's why I get emotional so much. Just thinking that that could have happened. And obviously that's the point of the song, but I will say, like, if you've ever lost an addict or loved one, I feel for you. And yeah, that's how I feel about it. But it's a great video and it's good. It's fun to see clips of us when we were younger like that.
Yeah.
Even Mockingbird. But I can't even listen to that anymore without crying. Like the older I get, the less I can listen to any of the songs. But it is fun to see those clips, just not in that context.
I'm not crying.
But yeah, no, Brittany's not crying, you're crying. I've done enough crying and I told myself I refuse. So, okay, now that I'm stressed out, let's move on.
Even Joe Budden's co-host admitted that he had to pull over to cry over Temporary.
There's a record on there called Temporary. He's literally talking to his daughter how to proceed when he leaves here.
That's fine.
It's deep. Wow. I was driving in the car. I listened to the album. I was on a road trip for about 2 hours. I played it.
You pulled over and started crying?
Nah, but I did cry. No bullshit.
And some are now wondering, I always wonder if M gives his family warning when he's about to drop super personal songs like that. I knew Somebody Save Me and Temporary had to be 100 times harder for his kids to listen to, even though they are already so sad for the rest of us. But over to you guys, share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.